Once upon a time, in a cozy little bakery at the end of Sprinkle Street, there lived a cheerful muffin named Milo. He wasn't an ordinary muffin. He had a blueberry nose, chocolate chip eyes, and the happiest smile you could ever imagine. But what made him truly special were the bright rainbow sprinkles that sat proudly on his fluffy head. One sunny morning, Milo woke up excited. It was the day of the great pastry parade. He stretched his muffin arms, looked in the mirror, and suddenly gasped. "Oh, crumbs!" he cried. "My sprinkles are gone." Milo rolled around the shelf in a panic. He searched under the napkins, behind the flour jar, and even in the cupcake tin. But the sprinkles were nowhere to be found. Just then, his best friends arrived. Penny the Pancake, who was always flipping with joy, and Penny the Bagel, who wore a butter boatie. "What's wrong, Milo?" asked Penny. "We'll solve the mystery together," they asked Granny Donut, who was napping in the sugar bowl. "Someone stole my sprinkles." Milo sniffed. "I can't join the parade like this." "Don't worry," Penny said. And so, the three tasty friends began their adventure. "Have you seen any sprinkles, Granny?" asked Penny. Granny Donut yawned and said, "No, dear, but I did hear giggling coming from the cookie jar." There, they found a bunch of tiny sugar cookies building a castle out of cracker crumbs and frosting. "We just wanted to decorate our cookie castle. We didn't know they were yours." Whenever someone needed a sprinkle of help, they knew they could count on Milo. "You keep some for your castle, and I'll take the rest for the parade." And on top of the castle were Milo's missing sprinkles. They all rushed to the big cookie jar and peeked inside. "My sprinkles!" Milo cried.
Sorry.
One of the sugar cookies looked up with a shy smile. "We're sorry, Milo," he said. Milo thought for a moment, then smiled warmly. "Why don't we share?" The sugar cookies jumped with joy. "Yay, sharing is sweet!" Everyone cheered. Not just because of how shiny he looked, but because he was the kindest muffin in the bakery. Later that day, Milo marched proudly in the pastry parade, with sparkles on his head and happiness in his heart. And from that day on, and they all lived happily ever after. The end.